All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Let's go ahead and jump into this morning's video. Taking a look firstly at your national view, and something that caught my eye this morning. Down here in California, they actually have a winter storm warning, and they have advisories and winter storm warnings down here in California. Wow, that is rare. You don't see that every day. Well, then we also have some rain showers down here in the central part of the country, just south of us. And so that is another area that we're watching. And as you can see here, taking a closer look here, we do have those rain showers that are down here into Nebraska and Iowa. As you can see there, all the way from, Omaha over to Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, down over towards North Platte and Grand Island. Just a widespread scattered rain showers down here in south central and eastern Nebraska and then into Iowa. And then for our area, the only thing we got to deal with is the special weather statement that just came out a couple hours ago that says pockets of dense fog is possible this morning. I noticed that on my drive here to the studio that there was a little fog in the air, and also it's a bit frosty out there as well. I noticed that there is some frost on the ground. It says patchy dense fog will continue through mid-morning, mainly around rivers, bodies of water, and low-flying areas. Visibility may be reduced to a quarter mile at times. So it does say those traveling this morning should be prepared for rapidly changing conditions and reduced travel speeds. It also says a combination of temperatures below freezing and dense fog could result in light icing on vehicles, elevated surfaces, and sidewalks. So that was from the National Weather Service. So I did want to mention that. Now, looking at temperatures, I wanted to go over that here real quick. It's a fairly decent start to your day here. We're sitting pretty solid temperature-wise. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit chilly out there, but man, it could be a lot worse out there. We are currently at 27 in Sioux Falls. We are at 20 in Aberdeen. We are at 31 in Pierre, 37 out in Rapid City, 33 in Valentine. We got 39 in Chadron. We got 40 in North Platte. We got 40 in Grand Island, we got 42 in Omaha, and then into Iowa we got 32 in Mason City, we got 40 in Des Moines, 37 in Cedar Rapids. Up into Minnesota we got 30 in the cities, we got 33 in Marshall, we got 30 in Fairmont, we got 33 in Rochester, and 28 up in St. Cloud. So mainly in the 30s, 20s and 30s to kick off your Friday. It is going to be a mild day ahead. We're looking at a mild forecast through Monday. So we're going to go ahead and jump into all that info. We'll look at the latest models. We'll look at a couple other items. But first, let's get to today's sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Okay, so let's take a look at your future radar picture using the latest European model. There you go. Starting us off this morning, we have those rain showers, as you can see, down in Nebraska. Into Iowa. Those are expected to expand as we go throughout the day. Now, later today, this evening, those rain showers will eventually start to fade away from us, and then that will clear on out. So, our Nebraska and southern Iowa audience, you guys, again, dealing with those rain showers today. And then later today into the evening, it will clear on out. And then after that, we're looking at a nice, calm, clear day on Saturday. And then same thing on Sunday. It looks like things will be very nice out there. Now, you notice Monday morning across Nebraska, southwest Iowa, some rain showers moving on in here to our area. So it looks like Monday you can expect rain showers across our region, Nebraska, Iowa, southeast South Dakota. And Sioux Falls would be included in some of that rain activity. And then by Monday evening, that will move on out of here. And then by Tuesday, we'll get a break in the action. And then on Wednesday, another dry day, it looks like. And then on Thanksgiving, looks like overall, Thanksgiving Day looks pretty good. But when we start to get towards Thanksgiving night, that is when we could start to see some activity here on the radar picture, basically from Montana through western South Dakota, Rapid City, over to Pierre, and then over towards Sioux Falls, as you can see there. So that is what we're looking at. So if you are traveling Thanksgiving night into the following Friday morning, the next morning, you want to be paying into Friday, the 28th. You want to be paying attention to the weather because there is growing confidence now of a system coming through. This is a week out from today. And it does show a system in place going through our area. Again, it starts Thanksgiving night and then it goes through Black Friday. So that is something to very much keep an eye out on. And so that is the latest thinking there. Now, there could even be another system on Sunday, the last day of November. Looks like there could be another system coming through our area that could possibly bring some more snow. Obviously, the timing, detail, the exact locations and timing is still needs to be hashed out yet, but this gives us a rough estimate of what you can expect. So take it, as you will. This is the latest thinking of the European model. Now, switching over to temperatures and what can you expect? Well, you can expect a mild forecast for the next few days. We're looking at a pretty mild forecast overall. It does look like we are going to be seeing a pretty nice forecast up through Monday, and then things are going to really start to change here. Let's play this out here firstly. European model. Today, we are looking at a very nice day. We're looking at temperatures in the 40s and 50s across our area. 40s in the east, 50s in the west. It's going to feel pretty nice. And then how about tomorrow? Well, we're looking at 40s and 50s once again. 40s up north, 50s, Rapid City, Pierre, Sioux Falls, into Iowa, into Nebraska. Even some low 60s down here in Nebraska, towards Omaha, and then finishing out your weekend. Look at this, 50s widespread across our area, mid to upper 50s in Sioux Falls. I think we could be close to 60 on Sunday. And then for south central South Dakota into Nebraska, look at this, low to mid 60s. So that is looks to be the last super warm day. And then on Monday looks to be the last of the mild days ahead. 40s and 50s widespread across our area. Looks like mid-50s in Sioux Falls and Rapid City. Widespread 50s in Nebraska and Iowa. And so that is the last nice day, if you will. And then by Tuesday, as you can see, things really start to change starting on Tuesday with temperatures falling into the 30s for most of us there. Might be a few 40s here and there, near, maybe Yankton, down into Iowa, Nebraska. Could be a few 40s, but overall in the 30s. And then look at these temperatures. We're looking at another chilly day on Wednesday. Now, that 42 in Sioux Falls, that is around average actually for this time of the year. So that's going to be about average. So 30s and 40s forecasted on Wednesday. But then by the time we get towards next Thursday, we're looking at a pretty chilly forecast. Your Thanksgiving forecast, again, Wednesday, as you can see there. Temperatures in the 20s by the time we get towards Wednesday. And then by the time we get towards your Thanksgiving, there's your forecast. This map really has not changed in the last 4 to 5 days. It looks the exact same. We're looking at a cold Thanksgiving forecast. So there is a lot of growing confidence that by Thanksgiving, we are going to be very cold. We're going to be dropping into the 20s and 30s for highs. And then after that, looks like about the same on Friday with those chances for snow. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s once again. Now, there could be a pocket of some warmer air out here in southwestern South Dakota into western Nebraska of 40s and 50s. And then by Saturday, the following weekend, we're looking at temperatures in the 20s and 30s again, mainly. But then after that, there's your Arctic cold, western South Dakota. Temperatures in the single digits and teens for highs. And out Wyoming, look at that. Wow. Winter is fastly approaching. And then look at this. You know, this is by early December. This is what we've been talking about for quite a while now, that chance for a Arctic blast by late November into early December. And that still looks to be the case as of right now. So it does look like we will be seeing an Arctic blast perhaps by the end of November into early December.
All right, real quick here. I just wanted to go over this real quick. This is from the NOAA. This is a look at the long-range temperature forecast. And as you can see, we've been talking about this for the last several days now. We're looking at much below average temperatures. This is from November 26th out through the 30th of November. So this is the end of November outlook. And you can see western part of the country is above average, and the central regions, our area, below average, much below average for this time of the year. So that is what you can expect towards the end of November. Basically your Thanksgiving weekend forecast, essentially. Again, we've been talking about it. And the NOAA is backing us up on that. And then how about your 8 to 14 day? This is that late November, early December outlook. And as you can see, not changed. It is still the same as it's been for the last several days. Looking at much below average temperatures for our area. You know, when you get the darker blues, that is when you get really a lot below average. You know, you're looking at anywhere from 50 to 80% below average. So, you know, temperature-wise, we're probably talking single digits and teens across our area.
Okay, so that is going to wrap things up for this morning's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. And Braden will be back later today for a couple of videos coming in your way. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and X. That is where we are the most active. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well. We go live on TikTok now. So thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Have a great weekend out there.